Hey friends, Joe here from Reverb, and the time has come to throw away your old daisy chains, because today we are going through a bunch of different units for powering your whole pedal board. Some of you may only have a few pedals, and some of you may have pedal rigs that would even make the Edge jealous. But no matter how many effects you have, it's important that they're powered properly so they sound accurate together while keeping your rig clean and not damaging your investments. But just like overdrives and reverbs, power supplies can have different features that may work better than others for you. There are a ton of options on Reverb. You can find great prices on new and used models of everything we're going to talk about in the link below. So check that out when you get to shopping. Here are some important considerations when choosing a power supply. Know how many pedals you need to power. Power supplies have different options for outputs. Know if you have pedals that require voltages other than 9 volts. And in some cases, if you have transistor-based effects that could benefit from a low voltage power sag. Know the milliamperage needed for each of your pedals. This way you can choose a power supply that has the correct amount of juice per output. And finally, some power supplies are made specifically for the power in certain countries, while some power supplies are more universal. Make sure you choose the right one for your area. All right, with that, let's get into our power supplies today. Voodoo Lab has been one of the most popular pedal power suppliers for years. The handmade in the USA Pedal Power 2 Plus has a bunch of features, including 8 outputs that can power standard and high current 9-volt pedals, as well as 12, 18, and 24-volt pedals. It even includes the option to sag the voltage from roughly 4 volts to 9 volts, which is awesome for transistor-based fuzz and distortion circuits. The Pedal Power 2 Plus uses ultra low noise transformer and isolates every output to stop that nasty tone robbing interaction between units. Voodoo Lab also sells 120 volt and 240 volt options for different territories. If you're looking for smaller or larger options from Voodoo Lab, check out the ISO 5, the Power Mondo, and the new Pedal Power 3 Plus. If you're looking for a super versatile power supply with a pretty tiny footprint, check out the DC7 from Cioks, made in Denmark. The DC7 features 7 isolated outputs, each with 4 different voltages and 660 milliamps at 9 volts on each outlet. The DC7 also has a 5-volt USB port in case you want to power your pedals, and a tablet or any number of USB devices. The DC7 has a universal mains input to allow use in any territory in the world. Check out the link for a couple of other smaller or larger options from Cioks. Truetone makes the incredibly popular one-spot adapter for singular pedals, but they also make quite a few options for larger rigs, and they were the pioneers of switching power supply tech. Their One-Spot Pro CS12 has 12 outputs, including 9, 12, and 18 volt options, as well as a variable 4 to 9 volt output. Their CS6, CS7, and CS12 models completely eliminate noise, provide total electrical isolation between outputs, and let you use them anywhere in the world. See also Truetone One-Spot Pro CS7 isolated pedalboard power supply, which is smaller, the Truetone CS6 One-Spot Pro power supply, which is even smaller still, and the Truetone One-Spot Power Adapter Combo Pack, which is the cheapest way to power multiple pedals. If you're looking for the latest tech, check out the Strymon Zuma, which boasts 9 high-current, individually isolated, ultra-low noise outputs that each have their own dedicated regulator and transformer. Each output provides an impressive 500 milliamps of current, allowing your rig to achieve maximum dynamic range for use anywhere in the world. For those of you who have the crazy large rigs, the Zuma can be expanded via the 24-volt out jack and chained to more Strymon power supplies, like the Ojai and the Ojai R30. And again, check that link below for a few more Strymon options. MXR has a nice budget option in the DC Brick, which features 8 9-volt outputs, each equipped with a red LED to tell you if there's a short circuit, as well as 2 18-volt outputs. The DC Brick is light on space and light on your wallet, but MXR also makes the larger and smaller models as well, and the included power adapter can utilize a wide range of wall power across the globe. Check the link for MXR M238 ISO Brick and the MXR M239 Mini ISO Brick. The Walrus Audio Phoenix is made for the most die-hard pedal heads in that it has 15 isolated outputs, 4 9-volt 300 milliamp outputs for larger digital pedals, 8 9-volt 100 milliamp outputs, 2 outputs with a 9-volt 12-volt toggle, and 1 output with a 9-volt 18-volt toggle. Walrus also has the Atos units, which have less outputs if you don't need all those 15. All of Walrus's power supplies are available in 120-volt and 230-volt models for different territories. Okay, so there are 6 power supplies that will work for every rig and any budget. You can buy them all, used and new, from trusted shops on Reverb, of course. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.